welcome back to Crafting a Country Life. I'm jumping on very quickly with a short but hopefully sweet project share. I was working on these a couple of days ago and I sat down to do some stash building. And what I decided to work on was some embellishments. So I'm finding that when I do this, I can just build depending on the theme. Now these are more Maggie Holmes kind of style, very feminine and kind of vintage. And when I put these items together, I make a batch and then I tuck them aside. And then when I need to work on a project, I'm not making everything from scratch. I've got things put aside that I can just pull out and use and coordinate with whatever project I'm working on. So I'm trying to approach some of my paper crafting that way and do some days that are stash building days. So let me share these 3 items with you. Okay, these are just using some scraps. This is the Poppy and Pear collection here. And this stripe pattern in the back is an old Michael's tropical scrap from a tropical pad that I had. But they coordinated nicely with the Poppy and Pear by Bia Valent through American Crafts. If you're familiar with that collection, I do have it and I love it. It's really, really a very nice collection. But I used a Maggie Holmes wax seal. These were sold in packages a while back. And then I just used some scrap die cuts from my stash. Okay. And then, just coordinated some Nouveau drops on there. And then I did a little bit of like a sentiment on each one and layered some banners together. Here's a little bow die cut that I had. And I took my white gel pen. I don't know if this is going to show very well. And I just highlighted a little bit here and there. And I think it gives the sentiment die cuts a little more dimension. And it helps them to show up a little better. So I like that idea. I had never thought of that before. And then the other day, I just happened to have a gel pen laying on my workspace. And I said, let me just try that and see how it comes out. I do like it very much. Let me show you these other word sentiments. Right, these are the KS Craft word sentiment layered dies that I had cut out. And you can see here where I've done the same thing with the white gel pen. These are dots. And this one up here, I just actually used in a line pattern. And this pops, I think, even better with the lines versus the dots. So just depending on how much attention you want to draw to it, you could go with the dots or the lines. And then I added a little bit of Nouveau drops in white just to give it a little bit of extra interest. And I really like this. Here they are in slightly different colorways, the pink and mint. And again, both of these have just little white gel pen dots on them. That shows up. Okay. And then, of course, a little bit of Nouveau drops as well. So, yeah, very pretty. I like that effect very much. Okay, here's the second embellishment. And these are, I want to say that this is these little paper roses I had purchased a long time ago at Dollar Tree. So I just glued it onto some layered die cuts that I had in my stash. Same thing, all scraps that I had in my stash. And then again, using the paper lace. I have a drawer with just cut out paper lace. So I pulled out those different paper laces and then just used them in these embellishments. A little bit of Nouveau drops on there as well. This is the Poppy and Pear collection here, this blue with the silver foiling. Okay, and then the last one. Again, paper lace at the top, right up here. And these are some layered Maggie Holmes papers that I had. Some little Michael's flowers were glued on. Here is a Maggie Holmes ribbon bow that I made on my Bow It All tool, little flower. And then I added this little charm on there. And then underneath it says Dream. The little word sentiment die set that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby years ago. This was a Momenta die set and has some lovely lovely text words on it. So that's the last one. Yeah, they were lots of fun to work on. So I'm planning on making some more of these, and I will upload as I get them finished. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching, and thank you for sticking around to watch the whole video. Take care. Bye for now.